Pure Vincy with Paddy Corea continues with the story of what is known as Demon Fuzz's signature tune, I Put a Spell on You.
I have to take you back to I Put a Spell on You. This song is known as like a rock and roll defining song. It's a cult classic. It is one of the Rolling Stones 500 best songs. One of their and you did it
better than anybody
Demon
else.
Fuzz did it in one take. Now this is a huge song all over the world,
and I think,
well known.
Let me stop you. I don't want to beat my own drum. I don't want to sound like a braggart. I'm not Muhammad Ali. I think my version of Demon Fuzz is better than all the others. I've heard 6 different versions. You've heard an English rock and roll singer doing it with Jules Holland. Jules is a pianist, arranger for the BBC, has a big contemporary orchestra doing a lot of cover versions of American black music. And there's this rock and roll singer, I think it was recorded 5 or 6 years ago. They did it awful. Even the enunciation. Black America doesn't speak like anybody else. Okay? Even white America can't speak like them. They have a style of speech it lends itself to their culture. Their songs, their style of speaking, their rapping, their everything. All the other versions I've heard, including Screaming Jay Hawkins' version, because he did a dramatic version. I put a spell on you with the cape and the whole works, right?
As a matter of fact, because of that, it sort of fell in other people's estimation because they started associating it with like occult and dark things.
And come from New Orleans, so it's got to be black magic. It's got to be the Obeah man because New Orleans is known for that. New Orleans is the Caribou of America. I quite honestly think I did 2 versions of it. As a matter of fact, I don't have any CDs left, or you'd have gotten a pair. Patches has them. On one version, I did the soprano solo. On the other version, I did 2 solos in one. Patches will tell you sometimes I play 2 horns in the studio at the same time. I did a twin solo on the other version. One is a little slower, 2 versions of it. And I think we probably did a definitive version of that song. Nobody has done it like we've done.
What made you think that after one take, because you had not heard any other alternatives by Demon Fuzz, so you don't know if it could have been any better. What made you think that version was the version?
Remember, when we were on the road constantly, 4 nights a week, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'd get back to London Monday. And spell was a major part of the repertoire. We didn't go on stage and not do spell. We do spell. I think we had it down pat even before we got to the studio, because we were doing it for like 5 months prior, 4 times a week, 5 months prior. And I didn't see any room for changes or improvement or no modification of the arrangement and nothing like that. I think it was, yeah. And we were in, who was it? We were recording for Dawn Records. Dawn is a subsidiary of a British company called Pi. They used to make them old-time radios. They made guidance systems for missiles, and they made avionics for aircraft. It's a massive electronic company. And they wanted to get into the music business. They set up this little company called Dawn Records. We recorded for Dawn. We were the first group on Dawn. The second group, they made Dawn's biggest hit. In the summertime, when the weather is hot, a group called Mongo Jerry. I think the singer was a half caste. We call them half caste. That's a derogatory term. Ray Davis. He'd come from Weymouth, I think, or Great Yarmouth, somewhere. With this one song, he had what they call not a rock and roll band, a jug band. And Christ, they blasted away. 1971 was their year, man. I think that thing been on the charts for like 20 weeks. They made their living and their life out of that, and Ray became rich out of that one song.
You're running around, you know about a bed. I can't stand it, can't stand it, can't stand it, 'cause you let me down. Yeah, I put a spell on you because I know that you're mine. Put a spell on you. Cause you're mine. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Please stop the things that you do. I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around, you know about a bed. I can't stand it, can't stand it, can't stand it, 'cause you let me down. Yeah, I put a spell on you because I know that you're mine. You're my girl. Put a spell on you. Cause you're mine. Please stop the things that you do. I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You went around.
So, in this next clip, Paddy starts talking about his extensive music collection. And as the Trinis would say, talk bring talk. And the next thing you know, we're talking about whether it was Tanny Peters or anyone else who started Starlift, and whether Ellie Manette or Spree Simon was responsible for the introduction of the steelpan in Trinidad and Tobago. Listen to Pure Vincy.
I have a collection that I want about 4,000 albums.
I have seen your collection. It is phenomenal. Have you listened to all of those
Yes.
records? What determines how you select your music?
My mood at the time. Even now, I could never get depressed because I think my therapy, my medicine, I've been trying to give it to a college with a good music program. I've sent letters to about 6 black colleges: Fisk, Howard, Grambling, a whole bunch of them. Ain't heard one of them yet. I'm sure I will. I had written to the University of West Indies, St. Augustine, Trinidad. My cousin, Cynthia, is on the staff. She's the provost, or was. She's retired now. We look like brother and sister, same age, two sisters' children. And she had given me the head of the music department's name. I said, write to them. They might. I'm glad they didn't take it because I think my music will get wasted. I have a collection second to none. Part of it is historical. Let me give you an idea. There's a steel band album made in 1955 by Emery Cook. He had a record label from Boston, Cook Caribbean. He amassed an entire people's culture all throughout the Caribbean. Cuba, Santo Domingo, Haiti, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Trinidad, Panama, Belize. I don't know if he did Guyana. I've never seen any works. But Emery Cook got to Trinidad sometime in the late 40s and started recording folk music, La Petite Musicale, which was a Trinidadian group led by, I think, Beryl McBurney. She was a dancer. Walton Tanny Peters, without question, is the founder of Starlight. He stole the drums, cut the drums, grooved the drums, burned the drums, tuned it, and taught the players. Myself and Kentish Cunningham used to do the same damn things 7 years before. The Korean company had a gas station in the district called Shell Region. We'd go there after 6 o'clock. Look up and down, nobody, pick up a drum and we go with it. I mean, I could ask my father to ask Koreans, give me a couple of drums. But we found it more challenging. Nah! Absolutely no fun in that. We'll teach some drums tonight. Yeah, man. Beryl McBurney was trained as a Afro jazz and classic dancer. Came back to Trinidad, opened up a dance school, and had this little group called La Petite Musicale playing Trinidadian songs from our childhood. Basically, some of the old Nancy stories we used to hear, put the music and song. And she invited Invader Steel Band, which is the first steel band ever, into the little theater. She had, the name of that place was Little Carib Theater on French Street in Woodbrook. She brought in Invaders. Invaders became the staff band. Invaders came out of 147 Traffic Road. That's where steel pan was invented by Ellie Manet, not Spree Simon. Spree Simon came to Port of Spain in 1942. Steel band was 3 years old already. We didn't use the word steel band at that time. Ellie invented a playable instrument long before Spree ever came to Port of Spain. When Spree Simon came, Trinidadians they don't know history. I cuss them all the time because they're ignorant of the history. And they believe the garbage has been fed them by the Americans. When Spree came to Port of Spain, he joined a band, an existing band, one of the earliest, Destination Tokyo in John John. They're still there. They call Carib Tokyo. If you came to Port of Spain from down south, San Fernando area, and you joined a band in Port of Spain, how the hell you invented a band? Where he got his fame? 1946, the Duke of York was sent out to the islands, right? The colonies, as they call it, to say thank you for the war effort. We raised money to pay for planes and tanks and guns and whatever. And they didn't send the Prince of Wales. He went to the white countries. He's the next man in line for the throne, Prince of Wales, or Princess of Wales. The Duke of York is the one after him. If he dies, Duke of York becomes Prince of Wales. When the king dies, that prince becomes king. That's the hierarchy of the British monarchy. So they sent the Duke of York to the little islands, Jamaica, Trinidad. And he came to Trinidad. And who did the so-called colonial administrators pick to play this new instrument for the Duke of York? He played a couple of little ditties. Spree Simon, who was a good player by 1946, 47. He was a good player. But in them days, pan was in its infancy. Embryonic is the word that'll fit it. It wasn't even a chromatic instrument then. It wasn't a chromatic instrument until Ellie made the first chromatic pan in 1952. Ellie died in the United States. He has a chair at the University of West Virginia, where he taught the techniques, technicality, instrumentation, the building and development of steel pan. All the white players in America, and all them making a living out of it, came out of Ellie's curriculum at the University of West Virginia, male and female. There's a female tuner. She goes across the country because there's steel bands, not West Indian steel bands attached to the universities. Almost every university in the United States has a steel band. You don't hear about it down here, it's all quiet, but they have. And they're not playing by ear like we do. They got a music sheet in front of them. Yes.
Very sophisticated.
Very sophisticated. The Japanese are doing the same. And the Chinese. There was a carnival in Canton. Well, it's called Guangdong now. It used to be Canton, China. There was a carnival in Guangdong last year. And a steel band on the road. A Chinese steel band.
All over the internet.
Yeah.
Thank you. Baby. We can't take anymore. You don't indicate to me. You control the sun. Whatever order you give me, that shall be done. You want to beat me, you want to treat me. Anything you tell me, I have to agree. You must be thinking me, love me, mountain, and me, mama. You must be thinking, say me, na Vincy too. You want to knock me, you want to flog me, you want to use me, you treat and abuse me. You must be thinking me, love me, mountain, and me, mama. You must be thinking me, love me, mountain, and me, mama. Oh yeah. Baby, baby. Westminster in your bosom, confusing your sensibility. Modern colonialism, wavering over we. Equidom is super equipment. We should be punished, I agree. But if flogging we going to reason or prepare for mutiny, this gun shall not smite me by day. You can't smite me by night. You alone want all this. Mind somebody out you like. You want to beat me, you want to treat me. Anything you tell me, I have to agree. You must be think me, love me, mountain. You must say me, love me. You want to knock me, you want to flag me, you want to accuse me, you cheat and abuse me. You must be think me, love me, mountain, me mama. You must be think me, love me, mountain, me mama. Oh yeah. You run with Teresa. You are a national head. You want the media. They bury if you say that. You're treating Vincent and people, oh, yo, like they are treating the Israelites. We made a mistake and grumble. You turn off the touchlight. Well, for the country don't bad. must be left me mountain and me over. You must be standing up in street too. You want to knock me, block me, ill-treat me, abuse me, knock me, block me, ill-treat me, abuse me. You think me left me mountain and me over. You must be think me left me mountain and me over. You must be think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth in a me mama. You must be think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth in a me mama. You must be think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth in there. Hey, you think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth. You think me left me mouth in a me mama. Cause I'm me rule, Vincy Cannibal, I'm me, the general, I'm me rule, Vincy Cannibal, I'm me, Let me, leave me with the drum. I wanna hear the drum and the bass. I wanna hear the drum and the bass. And I wanna see some people moving now. Because here we're gonna sing. When I sing this head roll, but I don't mind. I'm going to sing it anyway, here we know. I'm me rule, Vincy Cannibal, I'm me, the general. I'm me rule, Vincy Cannibal, I'm me, I want to hear you singing it. Come up here, you come up. Give she some space, come up. Give she some space till she come now. Music now. Cause I'm me rule, Vincy Cannibal, you stupid woman. I'm me, the general. I'm me rule, Vincy Cannibal. I'm me, Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm sure by now you must have come to the conclusion that Paddy is one of those people who ain't left him out in the mama. He is also a self-proclaimed angry black man. This is the story.
I'm an 18-year-old Vincent. I don't know a damn thing about discipline. You tell me come to work 8 o'clock, I come in 8:30. I'm here, right? I don't know anything about discipline. And being a timber company, the trunks, not logs, the tree trunks used to come from Norway and Sweden because Britain had no large trees in the days. All the big trees are cut down to make sailing ships back in the day. Britain is almost treeless. Lovely green grass, but treeless. So all these huge trunks, 20, 25 foot long, and it'll take 3 people hand to hand to go around a trunk. Comes up the river in these huge iron punts, grappled and put on a track vehicle. One end of the factory. At the other end of the factory down there, out comes finish everything. They did a lot of moldings that you put around the windows and the doors and stuff, all of that. 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x10s, you name it. The other end, the finished product. Every morning you see 4 or 5 trucks loading to go. And I went to work at this place. Got promoted within a week because they found I was capable with all the machines thanks to my father. Machines were like second nature to me. I'll rip it down, pull it down, clean it, and put it back in 10 minutes. Them other fellas struggling, where this part goes, where that part goes. Because when you use woodworking machines, it gets clogged up with dust, sawdust, and shavings. You gotta clean it every day. You gotta clean it, vacuum it, brush it out, clean it every day. And at 3:30, you shut your machine off, you clean it. Because it's wood, and there's wood dust flying everywhere, they allowed you 5 minutes. Every 3 hours, 5 minutes for a smoking break. You go ahead into the cafeteria, which is too damn far, or you go over there to the male toilet, They had a room with a huge glass front so everybody could see you to smoke. Not going to smoke in the toilet, but in that room they could. Right. And I used to go over there and kill time when my friends come. We'll agree to meet there and talk and waste some time. Right. I'm getting paid, but and every time I come back, this foreman, his name was Finch, old fella, about I said 61, 62, getting ready to retire. Dirty old tweed jacket with the leather elbows and the leather cuffs. Sleazy old looking man. My mother told me never to hate old people. He always accosted me about it. Every time you go, you take 9 minutes. You take 7 minutes. You know, get out my damn face. And this day, I must have spent more than 10 minutes. And he came to me at the machine and he put his finger in my face. Wrong move, fella. I jump over the machine and I grab him by his lapels. And I didn't hit him. I'm 18 years old. This is a 60-something-year-old man. I mean, if we had to rumble, he can get a beat down. I grabbed his lapels and I shook him so violently. When I let him go, he dropped to the ground. And he jumped up. First on all fours, then he stood up and he brushed himself up. You're fired, you're fired. So I took off the helmet. They give you being a factory environment, you have a safety helmet, goggles because it's wood you're working in. Right? Took it all off and I threw it in his face. Anyway, a few of the things he said to me, I didn't know it was personal. I'm a little boy. I didn't know SHI. You know what I'm going to say. I didn't know. Ignorance is bliss sometimes, but it's a curse. This fellow behind me at the other machine was the union official. And he looked and listened to everything. I didn't bother to punch my card. In those days, you punch a card. The clock is there. You just drop your card and you punch the time in or out. Next day, my phone rang. Well, the phone in the house I was living. Ed, this is, what was his name? Bob Gucciara. I think he's Italian. Bob Gucciara, the shop steward. They call him union officials, shop steward. You want your job back? I said, I would like it. I got bills to pay. I didn't know I was going to get fired, but you put your hand on your boss, you'll get fired, of course. He said, listen, come to the plant tomorrow. Do not stay on the side where the bus puts you off, because in England, you drive on the left just like here. The plant is on the left side of the street, so when the bus comes on, it stops right at the gate of the plant. I didn't know a thing about security. What they do when you're employed, they take a picture of you, just your face. When they fire you, that picture goes to the security at the gate. If you step back on the property, you can get arrested. And they will do it. They'll call the police and have you arrested, trespassing. They figure you're going to do somebody violence or something. He says, go across the street and stand there, I'll pick you up over there. So I went across the street, he came out and picked me up. He says, no, listen, I'm going to try to get your job back. I think I can do it. But don't do anything. Don't say anything. Let's prompt you. I'll prompt you with my elbow. Okay. And he went into the head of the company, the CEO, John Moore, ex-Coldstream Guards, the biggest feet I ever seen in my life. He's sitting behind his desk and his feet up on the desk, right? And when I walked in, all I saw was his shoes. Big feet for a white man. Big feet.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And we sat down, did a spiel, and Bob kind of pled my case. And then he leaned over the desk and he leaned to me and he sat down. You know what you did wrong. You know what you did wrong. See, in this country, you don't put your hands on a superior. And I'm saying, superior. That word irked me. But like he said, don't react. And I'm listening. You don't put your hands on a superior. He's superior to me. You must be crazy in your whatever it is. You must be crazy. You don't know who I am. You're superior. He says, that could get you arrested. Anyhow, I'm going to give you a second chance, but I'm not going to put you back in the mill. Okay? I'll put you in what they call it, the stoker. That's where they have the steam boilers. All the wood chips and shaving and everything from every machine is sucked by a vacuum. And it's pumped out in a huge room, steel clad on the outside, and there's a double steel door to go in. They don't want that to mix with the boilers. Same boilers used in them old steamships, same thing. And instead of burning coal or gas or oil, they use the wood chip as fuel. They're making it. It's right there. It ain't costing them nothing. That is the first place I came upon another culture shock. A white man who can't read or write. Whoa, Jesus. I was shocked. He was a nice fella. As a matter of fact, he was very good to me. Couldn't read or write. At least he couldn't read. He used to scan through the papers and then he'd get to the sports section and he'd put it down and walk away and do something and say, hey, what did it say on that back page? What did it say about Manchester United? And I tell him, I noticed that happened several times. And one day, they had some forms that we had to fill out. And he waited until the girl left. I'll do it later. And I filled mine out. She went with it. Well, bring it to the office when you do it. Okay, and I filled his form out for him at his request. He couldn't read, couldn't write. And that shocked me. I'm in the heart of the British Empire. London, England. Where they say the streets were paved with gold. Gold, S-H-I, you know, right?
To be the thought leaders and the educators of the colony.
And superior to? Hell no. He was a very nice fellow. And I think maybe that might have been the reason, because he felt somewhat inadequate and got to be nice to everybody so that they don't discover it. I stayed there for another couple of months and I moved on. First job in my life. What an experience. That was training ground.
Talk about his ground running, jumping in at the deep end.
Yes. And can't swim too well.
I like to ask everyone who I interview, what in their mind does Pure Vincy mean?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't consider myself a Pure Vincy. I let you know, I've been here too long. I've been acculturated in a variety of ways in various countries on 3 continents. So I could never consider myself. And if I picked a person to say so-and-so is a Pure Vincy, that might be out of personal bias in some degree. Or it might show my shortcomings in knowing what a intention really is. But I think if I want to use a yardstick, the people who stay here, live here, die here, and contribute to this society, I call that the ultimate Pure intention. Stay here, live here. Even though I advocate getting out here, I tell youngsters all the time, if you have a skill, a talent, or you have a little bit of education, good foundation of education, secondary school here is reasonably good. And all that good, but it's reasonably good. Don't waste your time here. Go out there, anywhere out there, try your luck. You don't like it, this is home, you can come back. My father told me so. And that's one of the reasons like he said, keep a foot here. And he put it out. This is where you enable string buried, keep a foot here. What is a society without people contributing? Not money, your skill, your talent, your knowledge, your experiences. Pass it on. It builds.
Sometimes I wonder where all the love has gone and where love is today. You know, this world can go on through all the rain and storm. And my love still would be strong
We mentioned to you in our previous program that had it not been for Robert Patches Nights, or Robert Patches King, however you prefer to refer to him, this interview with Paddy Corea probably would never have happened here on Sweet Radio SVG. But the relationship between Paddy and Patches goes way, way back, and we were fortunate enough to put our hands on not one, but two collaborations between Robert Patches Nights, Silburn Edwards, Frankie McIntosh, with sax solos by Paddy Corea. Now, ain't that greatness? Ain't that sheer Vincy genius? The previous song was Forever to Love, and the next selection is I Wanna Go Downtown.
Disco, 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 disco,
Our final selection this evening comes from the Africa album, and it's entitled Past, Present, and Future. Now, for those of you who are actually looking at this on YouTube, you will be able to see some footage that Paddy has provided. If you remember, he said that he was the person responsible for introducing Vincy Mas into New York in 1972. So there is footage of that 72 band and successive years in our YouTube version of this interview. So even if you're listening to it right now on Sweet Radio SVG, I highly recommend that you run over to our YouTube channel, Sweet Radio SVG, and look at the videos, look at the passion that Paddy brought to our interviews. And while you're there, you know there's a lot more content on our channel. Just scroll through, see what you like, share it, subscribe, like, comment. We would love to hear from you.
This has been an amazing episode of Pure Vincy on Sweet Radio SVG, and I had the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Edmund Paddy Corea. He says, don't call him Edmund.
Thank you for the accolade.
He says, don't call him Edmund.
No, don't.
Just call him Paddy.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you so much for being here and sharing your rich life, your rich insight, your amazing talent and interpretation of life on 3 continents with us here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I wish you all the best. And I hope one of these days to be able to speak to you in great detail about the folks on your list of great Vincentians.
Yes. And quite honestly, I think we must pay them some level of tribute, governmental or otherwise, because they built this. We inherited. They built it. They built it.